Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. This is going to be a general reading for you for February 2021. Let's see what the cards have for you today. I'm not going to take this one yet, but just a moment ago before I hit record, I asked for a card to show me like a pre-message for you, and this is what came out, and then it just came out again. So victory is your overall energy, it seems like, but let's see if it comes out in the reading. Love the Six of Wands. Victorious. That's awesome. You might feel you have victory in a situation. Justice. And that your hard work is paying off. Let's see, Holy Spirit, thank you. For my Cancer viewers, I pray for a clear and accurate message for my Cancer, whatever Cancer needs to hear right now. I pray that I be a clear vessel, that I only hear your thoughts and only speak your words. All right, we got Page of Cups and the Chariot fell out together. So we've got good news coming in quick. Possibly an apology, but even just, you know, a page is kind of like immature. Someone's coming in with a small message, but they're coming in quick. Let's see what else. Too many. World. So this person that's on their way, they may need to travel to come bring this message to you. They may even want to take you out on a date, I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that, you know, this is because a cycle ended. And that's why this message or offer or apology is coming into you. This good news is coming to you because you closed out a cycle. And you've learned from the experience. That's what you closed out a cycle and you learned from it. That's why it was able to close out. You learned what you needed to learn. Let's see what else. Seven of Wands reverse. You might feel when they come in on the inside, you might feel a little defensive, a little hesitant. They might even come in kind of flirty, and you will be feeling like you kind of gotta fight that off a little bit. Even if you want to engage with it, because you've learned your lesson with this person, you're clearly dealing with someone, you might feel like you need to just keep your guard up a little bit. Nine of Pentacles reversed. I hear you might not be single anymore. Whether it's because this person already came in and offered you something and you guys are working on, you know, starting over and having a new relationship with each other, or by the time they come in, you're already with someone else. Let me see what else comes up. Ten of Pentacles reversed. You might feel that everything you've worked for is kind of falling apart a little bit, that you're losing stuff. Maybe when this cycle closed out, you maybe felt a sense of loss, and I hear questioning if you made the right choice. Let me see. Knight of Swords reversed. Well, the Knight of Swords upright is very, you know, like impulsive, quick action. And so maybe, you know, that's the lesson you learned here that caused the cycle to be closed out, is you learned to just take your time with things, that you don't need to be in a rush. And maybe, you know now that in order to be a solid, you know, stable person who has everything, complete, you know, independence, or retain your independence and your stability, you need to just kind of take things slow and not be in a hurry, especially when it comes to this person. Yeah, and Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of, like I said, you're feeling a bit defensive, and so you're, you know, in this Queen of Swords energy towards this person. Like, I love how people explain the Queen of Swords, like, she already knows the truth, so you better come, you know, with your truth matching theirs, otherwise they'll cut you with that sword, but they're willing to hear you out. So yeah, I feel like when this person comes back, if they haven't already, you're going to feel a little bit defensive, and you're going to be, at least though, willing to hear what it is they have to say, but they better say the right thing. They better say the truth. Eight of Wands reversed. That's usually about, to me, that's always like a blocked energy. This person might feel blocked from coming and talking to you because of that energy you're putting out. It probably scares them a little, but let me see. Seven of Pentacles. You know what? Now, I feel like it's both. This goes back to that Knight of Swords reversed. Like the Eight of Wands reversed is, because upright, it's another like, it, you know, means like fast, coming in fast. And here I feel like, again, you're realizing, no, we need to take it slow. And even this is like a slow energy, just kind of, you know, let's take it slow, see how things go over time. No need to rush. And that's because you have done some healing. You have found some balance within yourself, and you want balance within this connection. So because of that, you don't feel the need to rush anymore. And that was, you know, that comes out like in the row where the World card is. That was the lesson you needed to learn, that you don't need to rush into things, that you can take it slow. Everything's in divine time and divine order. And funny, now we have the Knight of Cups. So I think, yeah, because of that, like they're gonna come in with this good news, this apology, like I said, maybe even like, let's be friends or whatever. And because you know now to take it slow with this person, and you've healed, that's what's going to allow for it to turn into them offering you full-blown romance and true love. And bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups reversed. So yeah, like I said, you've healed. You're not sad anymore. You're not feeling regret about the past. You learned what you needed to learn, and you're sticking to it. You know, you understand that it all had to happen for a reason for you to get to this point, to really anchor that down in your heart and your soul, that you don't need to rush, and that you can take your time, and you know that you're not going to lose anything by doing that. You're not going to miss out and lose the things that you want or that belong to you. Awesome. Now your chocolate message. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for this message. Thank you for your confirmations. We got inspiration. This came out for someone else, another sign. It says, oh, here, let me close my curtain. This card comes as a good omen. Feel confident in knowing that your spiritual, emotional, physical, and financial needs are all being met. Nurture your confident nature and consider the more specific changes that you would like to see in your life. Start writing a list, vision the changes already taking place. This is a time of great manifestation, so start thinking big. The mantra is, my needs are always met. I am one with the Creator, and therefore I create my own luck. And I feel like that's, yeah, because you've learned this huge lesson and have found that balance within and healed from the past. Now you have the power, instead of giving your power to feeling regret and loss and grief and sadness, you can now transmute that energy into creating, a whole brand new life for yourself in the way you want it to look. Let's see, now for Power of Flowers Oracle card. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for this message. Thank you for the Cancer viewers. Thank you for a flower message for them now. Yeah, please have a flower message for them now. This one wants to come out. Ooh, you got Rose. Let's see what it says. Page 12. All right, let me read this to you. The rose family includes many species of 5-petaled flowers in the shape of pentagrams or 5-pointed stars, which offer humanity a beautiful symbol of cosmic love accessible through the human heart. The plant is deeply rooted and very tenacious, and it is able to surmount great obstacles such as extreme weather conditions. Yeah, I feel like that's like saying how I was telling you, you learned your lesson like quickly. Like, I'm proud of you because you learned what you needed to and applied it. Like, you're applying it. And it's firmly rooted in you now. The rose essence is one of the purest vibrations in existence. Whatever its color or species, it always invokes the most profound manifestations of love, accomplishing this through a gentle stimulation of the heart chakra located at the center of the human body. At the mystical core of Christianity, the Virgin Mary is revealed as a goddess, she who embodies the immaculate mystery of birth and is the source of all that is sacred. Mary, the moon, gives birth to the light in the world, gives birth to the light of the world in the form of the cosmic child. Sadly, our culture has lost its connection to this deeper mythology of the Queen of Heaven. The Austrian mystic Rudolf Steiner offers a unique perspective on the birth of Christ, suggesting that Mary, in fact, gave birth to twin souls, one, the yellow rose, dedicated to the path of truth, and the other, the pink rose, dedicated to the path of the heart. In this way, according to Steiner, Mary offered the world the forces of both universal truth and universal love. In choosing this card, you are greeted by the Rose Goddess, gently announcing your readiness to accept the twin gifts of cosmic love and wisdom embodied by the mystic Rose. Holy Rose, Queen of Love, your beauty is divine, sacred is your tenderness, jewel of nature, sweet and kind. So it's definitely interesting that it is talking about these two forms of truth and love, just like, you're balancing that out in yourself. You're not giving too much to truth and too much to love. You have them equal in each other. And it's funny that it was talking about twins, so you may be dealing with a twin here. And I think it's also too, how it says, you know, it's announcing your readiness to accept love and wisdom. And I feel like that's exactly it. You are ready now to accept love because you healed, and that's what's being brought to you, you know, with this Knight of Cups. It's divine gifts of love and wisdom, because now you have the wisdom of knowing that you don't need to rush, that things don't need to happen, you know, fast pace in order to work out, and quite the opposite, they don't when you rush, right? That you can just take your time and things will happen in their divine order and divine timing, right? Let's see, now I'll give you oracle messages from the Ask and It Is Given deck. Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for these messages so far. Thank you for your confirmations. Another message for my Cancerians. It says, whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. If you have the ability to imagine it or even to think about it, this universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you, for it is like a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. And, you know, it's funny because that's what, like, the Knight of Cups, too, is also a card about imagination. And I think you're imagining a much calmer, more balanced life for yourself, and a happier one, you know, free from, you know, grief and sorrow. And it's funny, underneath it is the star. Like, yeah, you have definitely gone through a massive healing in yourself and have learned balance, and that everything you went through was for a purpose. All right, now, lastly, a Salt and Sea Energy Oracle card. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What would you like to say in closing to Cancerian viewers? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for the confirmations. Nothing wants to come out. There we go. There we go. Okay. It says, mangroves, get grounded, extend your roots, and gain stability. Which I feel is exactly what you've done. You know, you felt like your stability was lost because of moving too fast in the past. But now, you know, you're stabilizing your roots, you know, and just like with the rose card, right? It's deeply rooted, and just like this, these lessons are now deeply rooted within you. And so just stick with that in every area of your life, no matter what. Try to remain as stable as possible, knowing you don't have to rush anything or do anything you don't want to do or feel comfortable with, that everything is going to play out in divine order and divine time, and that if you get hurt, you know, God will see to it that he helps you heal your broken heart. So it's beautiful. I'm proud of you. You know, really learned your lessons, and that's not always easy, and I'm sure it wasn't, but you've gained stability from it. You know, you maybe felt like you lost something in this process, lost a freedom, and, you know, the dream of a, you know, your dream home life. You maybe feel like you lost all that, but you gained something greater. You gained inner stability and balance that can never be taken away from you without you giving it away. So I hope this helped. I hope it resonated with you, Cancer. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.